Good morning and welcome. The power of the right information, how one shift can change everything. Have you ever paused to ask yourself, what if everything I believe about life is just borrowed thinking? What if the only thing standing between your current life and your best life is the right information? Today, we're diving into a powerful truth: the right information can change your life. But what is right information? Why is it so important? How does it transform not just your thinking, but your emotions, your actions, your results, and ultimately your destiny? Let's explore. What is right information? Right information is not just data. It's not just facts or figures or motivational quotes floating on social media. Right information is anything that creates growth-oriented thinking, encourages a better self-image, inspires action in the right direction, builds clarity, purpose, and belief, helps you face challenges and overcome limitations, elevates your vibration, your emotion, and your mindset. Right information feeds the soul. It lifts the fog in your mind and replaces fear with clarity. It connects you with your purpose, your power, and your possibilities. It doesn't just entertain. It transforms. Right information equals right thinking equals right results. Let's keep it very simple. If your thoughts are negative, what will your actions be? They'll be doubtful, hesitant, weak. And what do weak actions produce? Exactly, weak results. But when your thoughts are positive, strategic, and empowered, your actions are different. You stand tall. You move decisively. You stretch. You create momentum, and that momentum compounds. It starts in the mind, but it never ends there. As the old saying goes, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And that thinking is built from the information we consume daily. How the right information shapes self-image, your self-image is the invisible ceiling in your life. If deep inside you believe you're not worthy of success, of love, of happiness, you'll unconsciously sabotage your own progress. But what if you start feeding your mind with better thoughts? What if you read stories of resilience? What if you learn about gratitude? What if you begin to understand the principles of growth, success, and spiritual grounding? Your self-image begins to shift. You stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances. You start seeing yourself as a creator, a learner, a builder. That's the power of right knowledge. It reshapes your internal mirror. Where do you find the right information? It's everywhere when you seek it, in great books that teach timeless principles, in talks by those who've suffered and overcome, in spiritual truths that ground you in purpose, in conversations that lift you up instead of pull you down, in mentors, coaches, or even one meaningful quote at the right time. You are always being influenced. The only question is, by what? Everyone has a philosophy, but not every philosophy is right. Some people unknowingly live with a limiting philosophy: life is hard, money is evil, people can't be trusted, I'll never be good enough. And they wonder why nothing changes. The truth is, if your philosophy is broken, your life will feel broken. Conditioning and rewiring, it's possible. If you've been thinking negatively for years, don't worry. You're not alone. We're all conditioned by our past, our culture, and our pain. But conditioning can be rewired. With enough repetition, reflection, and right inputs, you can create a new mental reality, one that serves you instead of hurting you. Start small. Start with one idea. Start with one thought. Start with right information. Why it matters now more than ever, we live in the age of information. But too much information is not the answer. What you need is the right filter, the right lens, the right strategy. You need clarity. You need grounded philosophy. You need truth that builds you. You need to protect your mind the way you protect your body. Be mindful of what you consume, not just in food, but in content, conversations, and thoughts. Final message: the goal is simple: to live a better life, to improve your days, to feel happier, more fulfilled, to become who you're meant to be. And the bridge to that life is the information you choose to believe. So read, listen, learn, surround yourself with wisdom, seek mentors, reflect often, choose growth. Let every day be a day of transformation, because transformation starts with information. You are capable. You are worthy. You are not stuck. You're just one shift away from something better. Keep growing, keep learning, and always stay connected to the truth that uplifts you.